Alright, so today we're going to be using my favorite strategy right now to rank up, and that is Gwendolyn, Tack Shooter, Glue Gunner, and Monkey Village. But with all that being said, let's get into it. There we go. Alright, anyway. So with the strategy, you want to start off with the Tack Shooter. The best spot for him, really, it depends on each map, but you want it where it's going to hit the most paths at once. It's basically like on a corner like this is really good. Any of these corners would be really good, but this one's good because you can also hit over here. But following right after you place your Tack Shooter, you want to get Gwendolyn down just to get her down round 1. I was going to say if I can have place her. And then as soon as she's down round 1, you want to start ecoing. I always start off with doing double reds, rounds 1 and 2, and then round 3, double blues, round 4, pinks, 5, double greens, and then 6 through 8 black balloons. But as you're ecoing, you need to get these upgrades. I always do a 0-2-2, or no, 0-2, and then I go for the top path and get 2 on the top path. And then that carries you over for a little bit. Then you can get Blade Shooter, and that'll carry you over to at least round 7. I always kind of just get it as I have the money to. I want to make sure that I still have enough money to eco though, so I don't really rush the upgrades too fast. So like I said, round 3, I'm just sending double blues, group blues, and then as soon as it turns to round 4, I'm gonna go with pinks. When I start sending pinks though, it's gonna give me a little more money, since I'm sending slower. So I'm able to get Blade Shooter. And it also might do some damage to him. It kind of forces him to, I mean right there, you just use a tower boost, so it forces him to play that. Normally it forces some upgrades out of him, stops him from ecoing, but he's not stopped ecoing, so he's just sending reds though, so it's nothing crazy. And then going into round 5, like I said, you go to green balloons, which we're about to get to that round. And there we are. So now I'm sending grouped greens, which send a lot quicker, but this setup right here should carry you over normally to around round 7. But, I mean, they can start rushing you, and you might need to play some other stuff, but for now, I always kind of just keep an eye on it. Also, you want to make sure that you have this set to somewhere later in the thing, so if they do rush you, you can use this, you can use the Molotov to keep up with any of the rush that he sends you, so that kind of also helps out. You might not need to put any upgrades in as long as you can keep up with that. Now we're at round 6, though. I'm going to start sending Space Blacks. And then around this time, after you hit round 8, I usually stop ecoing. You can go for a little bit longer if you really feel like it, but you don't need to. But normally, round 7, round 8, I get a Glue Gunner down, and I'll show you what I do with that next. But yeah, for sure, guys, if you want to rank up fairly quick, this is definitely the strategy to go. Early arenas, you can definitely get a 10 streak very easy, and you can go up an arena instantly, but like, even in Moab Pit, there are people who know what to do against it, so it's not like I'm going to get a 10 streak here. I could, but realistically, I'm not that good to do it. But like I said, we're at round 7. We have a decent amount of money, so I'm going to throw a Glue Gunner down. You want the Glue Gunner to be as far ahead and you want him to be able to see the track before the Tack Shooter does, because using this path, which I always just go, I do a 2-2 right away, but that counters leads, is the first thing it counters, and purples, because obviously, I mean, this guy can't hit purples, the Tack Shooter can, so I guess it doesn't really matter, but either way, he's popping both those before it reaches these towers. But also, preferably you want him in range of Gwendolyn so he gets that boost, but if not, it's fine. After that, you want to go Blue Hose to make sure you hit all the balloons. That'll ensure that you pop all the leads. And then next, it's around 9, I've been ecoing. See there, you could have stopped at round 8, and you would have just been able to get these upgrades quicker, but as long as you get a 0-2 village before round 12, you're fine, because that means you can see camos. And I will say now, sorry about the mic quality going down. I've had to switch mics because I've been using my old mic for a while. It sounds a lot better, the mic does. The audio quality on this headset's a little better, but it stopped working. It's a wired one. It's been really finicky. Like if I touch the cord in the wrong way, it'll just disconnect, and I have to mess with it. So it wasn't working today, so I just decided to go with this mic. Obviously, I would get a new mic, but I'm saving money for a PC, so that's. My mic might be like this for a little bit. I might be able to switch back to that mic for the next stream. It really depends. But like I said, I already have a 0-2. So at this point, normally what you want to do is by round 13, you want to be able to have enough money to send these rainbow camo regrows, because normally they can't keep up with them. Here they have 2 things with camo protection, but even that I don't think will be enough, because as soon as I send this, I'll send a balloon boost, and like you see, they will start popping them, but when it gets around to this spot, they'll start regrowing, and it's just game. Like I said, it's probably one of the fastest ways to kill someone and win the game. There might be faster, I might be wrong, but this also has the potential to play late game because Glue Gunner and Tack Shooter are very good late game if you use their abilities correctly. But yeah, like I was saying, guys, this is one of my favorites for, like this map, I will say is probably not the best map for it, but I'm just going to have to put it somewhere around here, I guess. I mean, in this spot, it doesn't, well, I could actually put it here. Here would be a good spot. And then I'll throw Gwendolyn down right after. She's already rushing me, which obviously is not ideal, but it's fine. And then I'm going to start ecoing right away. But yeah, this map is probably not the best, but you want to hit it around any of these kind of corners is good. But after this, like I said, I'm going to go for upgrades. Obviously, you want to hold off for as long as you can. And I would say you want to get the middle path first because these two upgrades add, I'm not sure which one it is, or maybe both add 1, but with a 0-2, it has, I think it's +2 Pierce. So it's a lot better of an upgrade versus the top path first. So then I always get that, and then I go for the top path after. But yeah, I do want to say, I'll get into telling my story because it's definitely an interesting one. If you watched the videos last week, you'll know I've been having a lot of PC issues. And I wasn't quite sure at the time what they were, but I have recently, I guess, figured out what I think it is. So I don't know what I originally thought it was. There was some weird error that I was getting for what normally you only get the error normally with NVIDIA cards, but I don't have an NVIDIA card, so I was kind of confused. I think it was some sort of malware or some error that made it think I had an NVIDIA card because all my stuff was screwed up. I ended up wiping my storage drive, and then after that I ended up, oh, I can go for pinks now. And even if you miss some of your eco, by the way, you'll still do fine because you don't need that much eco to win on this challenge. The better you have, obviously, the more rainbow camo regens you can send, but yeah, like I said, I thought it was just an error, but the performance of my computer started going down, so I was like, that's weird. And then I remembered I recently installed new drivers for AMD, and I have a fairly old card. It came out in 2019, so, I mean, it'll be coming up on 6 years old soon. Well, 5. No, 6. It will be 6. No, 5. No, it's 5. I can't figure it out, dude. But anyway, it's an old card. They haven't said they've stopped releasing driver support, but if I'm being real, it seems like they kind of have, because I'm on their most recent driver that works, and it's 2 months ago. 3 months ago. The past 2 months worth of drivers, they don't work. My computer runs super slow. I can't open anything but the files on my computer. It might just be an error on my card itself, but I don't know. I think they just stopped releasing driver support and didn't say anything is my guess. But with that, I couldn't figure out what it was. It took me hours. I was swapping out storage drives. I thought it was just the storage drive having an issue, but no, it was just everything in general. Oh, I could have been sending blacks. Like I said, I'm falling behind when I'm telling stories. But even with that, you can keep your eco up fine. But here I probably should go for a Glue Gunner since he is sending me a lot more than most of the other guys do. But like I said, you want your Glue Gunner to be ahead of these guys, so he can pop leads all the way up here first. But he's also still in range of Gwendolyn to get the attack boost like he just got there. So since I started sending blacks a little later, I might send a little bit into round 9, but actually I might not even need to actually. But next thing I'd get Glue Hose, and then right after that get a Village. He's sending me a Balloon Boost, so he's probably going to rush me. Yes, he is. I should be... Oh no, he sent out the thing, so I'm going to have to use a Tower Boost. There's not much I can really do here. No, he stopped him, right? So what happened there, if you did not know, I didn't notice, but you can remove these things, and you click the button. It basically shortens their path, which is kind of annoying, but I couldn't really do anything about it. He tried killing me using that, but luckily he didn't send anything powerful enough to do that. I gotta keep an eye on it though. So I'll probably do that to him as soon as I want to kill him. But right now I'm gonna go with a Village down here, wherever I can get it. You can also go primary training and stuff to get extra boosts on your towers, but realistically you want to save as much money as you can for round 13 to send them the rush that kills them. He is gonna try and kill me again, so I'm gonna have to go with some sort of upgrade here. Yeah, no, I think he just killed me. Oh no, they go through. Never mind. We're good. I didn't realize that's what happened. So we're gonna have to throw another one of those down just to ensure that we don't die. He just keeps killing me, trying to kill me like that, so I might just kill him as soon as I can. I might die, actually. Nope. Alright, so I'm gonna send him an early round setup for this. Actually, it's about round 13, so I'm gonna do it now. I'm just gonna send him... I'm gonna break this. I'm actually just gonna go with... I'm not gonna do camos because most of his things can see. I'm just gonna go for a normal regen and go for it. I should kill him first. Yeah, I was gonna say, I have the glue effect on him, so I should kill him quicker. Or on my Bloons, so.
Alright, so this was my third game, and if you can see by the background gameplay, it was laggy. I don't know what happened. I think it was on the enemy's end, but this is just what I thought.
I don't know what's happening.
I thought it was the enemy, but my computer did end up crashing, so really, I have no clue. But with that being said, I do want to apologize for the audio again. I am using my brother's mic now, and for the next videos and streams, so hopefully it's better. But with all that being said, make sure to leave a like and sub if you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys soon.